The sound of wet sand. The house was an old farmhouse isolated on a stretch of flat, unnaturally quiet prairie. Liam had inherited it from a great-aunt he barely knew, a woman local legend painted as eccentric, which was a polite way of saying she'd spent her last 20 years talking to the walls. He arrived on a Friday, planning to spend the weekend clearing out the junk before putting the place on the market. The air inside was thick and cold, smelling of dust and something else, something metallic and slightly wet. The first night, the rain started, hammering the tin roof like a drum solo. Liam, exhausted, fell asleep quickly. He woke abruptly to a sound that shouldn't exist indoors, the soft, rhythmic shush-shush of wet sand being rubbed together. He sat up, heart pounding. It wasn't the rain. The sound was coming from the hallway, just outside his closed bedroom door. Shush-shush. Shush-shush. Slow, deliberate, and horribly close. He fumbled for the flashlight on the nightstand. "Hello?" His voice was a pathetic croak in the heavy silence that immediately followed. Nothing. Just the distant roar of the rain. He convinced himself it was the house settling, or water pooling oddly in the eaves. He lay back down, pulling the thick, moth-eaten blanket up to his chin. 5 minutes later, it returned. This time, it wasn't just rubbing. It sounded like something dragging itself across the floorboards. A heavy, scraping hnnggh, shush-shush, hnnggh, shush-shush. Liam felt a primal spike of terror. He knew, with absolute certainty, that whatever was making the noise was not human and was not supposed to be there. He slid silently out of bed and crept to the door. He pressed his ear against the cold wood. The noise had stopped directly on the other side. He could almost feel the presence of it. Then, a sound so small, so intimate, that it froze the blood in his veins, a wet, gasping sigh right beside his ear, as if someone, or something, was inhaling.